Every year around late November or early December, like this year, if Spotify's in the mood for a good old edge session, Spotify releases users' data in an eye-catching marketing campaign called Spotify Wrapped. It started in 2016 and it showcases users' top artists, songs, listening minutes, and genres. And this year, they're amplifying it with, you guessed it, AI. According to their website, they've released Spotify Wrapped AI Podcast. With this personalized audio overview, you can dive deeper into your top song, artists, and genres, all delivered by two dynamic AI podcast hosts. And we thought the white guys with podcasts were better. Your Spotify Wrapped AI podcast will be available in English for eligible free and premium users for a limited time across the US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, let's fucking go, Ireland, and Sweden. There's also DJ Wrap. So Spotify DJ has been around for a while, but DJ Wrap brings even more context into the Wrapped experience, providing commentary about your year alongside the music that soundtracked it. It's also available in Spanish this year. DJ will tell you about your year in music listening, bringing in expertise from our editors about the top tracks and artists of 2024, and tell you about your relationship with the DJ this year. I didn't use the DJ at all this year. I kind of hate him. With the new AI playlist feature, premium users in select markets can turn their ideas into a personalized playlist. This year, AI playlist will be part of the Wrapped experience, so users can go beyond their Wrapped results by entering prompts like top 5 genres or artists similar to my top 5 to create a personalized playlist. These features are an example of how we're enhancing the shared cultural experience of Wrapped, reflecting how artists and creators have shaped our lives. One note, one voice, one idea at a time. Oh, they cooked with that. So, yeah, I've seen that some people are upset that they used AI this year, but I guess we'll have to see. I've been an avid Spotify user since 2018, and I've thoroughly enjoyed Spotify Wrapped ever since. It might be one of my favorite holidays of the year. Let's make it a national holiday. I need the day off when Spotify Wrapped comes out, because I was at work today, and I was shitting my pants at the fact that I couldn't view my Spotify Wrapped right away. The one downside to this joyous event is that my music taste is pretty shit. I feel like there's so much pressure to have good or unique music when it comes to sharing your Spotify Wrapped on social media. And although my music taste isn't bad, I'd say it's pretty mainstream and not necessarily something that I'm too keen on sharing. I usually keep my Wrapped off of social media because I've had a history of pretty basic songs being my top song, such as Don't Stop Believing, Shallow, and Pumped Up Kicks. So Spotify Wrapped is pretty humbling to me. A year doesn't go by where I'm not surprised by my Spotify data, especially my 2022 Wrapped. I think that's my worst Wrapped of all time. Imagine waking up, excited like a child on Christmas to see what your Spotify Wrapped is, and this is what you see. Colombia, me encantó, me encantó. My top 3 artists that year were from the original Broadway cast of Hamilton, and my top song was Hooked on a Feeling, which I listened to on repeat while having a panic attack that year. I don't recommend it.
Michael, don't leave me here.
Last year was the first time I ever felt a sliver of satisfaction with my Spotify Wrapped. Crawlers being my top artist was everything I ever needed, but having C418 and Kanye West on there was everything I never needed. C418, for those of you that don't know, created a lot of the Minecraft music and have been on my Spotify Wrapped multiple times. And I don't think that's about to change. As a matter of fact, I think C418 is going to be my top artist this year. I actually think I could predict my entire Spotify Wrapped. And that's what I'm about to do. C418 was my 4th most listened to artist last year. I listened to them on a 3-hour drive one time, and that was it. And that managed to get them to 4th place. I listened to C418 pretty consistently throughout September and October while I was in school. It was sort of something that I put on while I was studying. But then I dropped out, and so I stopped listening to them. But that didn't stop them from getting to 1st. I would actually be surprised if they weren't in 1st. My 2nd most listened to artist this year, Chappell Roan. I would love if she was in 1st, because even though she's pretty mainstream now, I think she's just unique enough that it would make me look kind of cool. But I unfortunately don't think that I'm going to get that. It's actually pretty rare that I'll listen to an artist's full album, but The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess I had on repeat the first time I ever listened to Chappell Roan. The only albums that I've listened to in completion are Hot Freaks, Violent Things, The Mess We Seem to Make, Chromacopia, and, as I said, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. I do believe that if Chromacopia had come out earlier, Tyler would have been in my top 5 artists, because I'm obsessed with that album right now. It's on repeat constantly. I bought Tyler the Creator tickets last night, and I'm so excited that I feel like I'm going to shit my pants. I unfortunately don't think that Crawlers is going to make it into my top 5 this year.
Hi, it's Crawlers, and thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
But I do think that Mitski is going to be 3rd instead.
It's always the song that almost doesn't make it on the album that ends up being everyone's favorite
If I had listened to Crawlers as consistently this year as I did last year, I think there would have been a chance for them to be my third top artist, but I unfortunately didn't listen to them as much this year, so I think that Mitski is going to be my third artist. The way that she sings is so performative and raw, it's just, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with Mitski. She's beautiful, and her singing is beautiful. I love it. In fourth, I'm going to put Hosier. I know there's a bunch of different ways to say it. Hosier, Hoser, Hosier. I say Hosier. I don't know why. I think it's been confirmed how we say it, but I don't remember.
Hey, this is Hosier for... Hey, this is Hosier for...
Hosier. So, Hosier. I listened to Unreal on Earth a lot in February, right in time for Valentine's Day. And I almost forgot that he had the potential to be this high because it was so long ago. The same way that when a movie comes out in January and then it's at the Oscars, you're like, when the fuck did that come out? Because it was so long ago. So I almost completely forgot that he would have the potential to be up here, but I think he's going to be fourth. And last but not least, I don't know. Other than C418, this is a relatively normal list, and I feel like I need another curveball in there. And I feel like Nicki Minaj,
where I want to thank the Barbs,
or Sir Mix-a-Lot could be the curveball, because those aren't necessarily artists that I listen to a lot.
Kitty cat, run, run, run. I'm the dog in the bins with the big chrome gun, looking for a coochie, papa, hot, mama, big. I can't say that.
I did this year, but before that, I didn't really listen to them much. So I think they could be my curveball, but I also think that Arctic Monkeys could be up there, because I listen to them pretty consistently throughout the year, kind of the same as with Mitski. So I think they could possibly be my fifth. I also think Taylor Swift could possibly be my fifth, just to spite me.
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being one of my top listeners on Spotify. That's so nice of you.
Because I don't love her as a person, but I warmed up a bit to her music, listening to it a lot in January or March, but after that I didn't really listen to it much. Over the summer I did fall in love with All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version, but I don't really know what that would account for because it's such a long song. I don't know if there's different analytics for that, but I think there could be potential for her to be in fifth. I'm not confident about it, though. I also think that Radiohead could be in fifth, because I've had Creep on my playlist since I downloaded Spotify, because I was such a big fan of The Book of Life growing up, and they've only grown on me since. 2 years ago, I really loved exit music for a film, and this year I've been really loving High and Dry and Fake Plastic Trees, so I think they could have the potential to be in fifth. I am leaning more towards Arctic Monkeys than Radiohead, but I wouldn't be surprised if either one of them was fifth. I also wouldn't be surprised if 4 of my top artists were just people that make music for video games, and then Chappell Roan was in fifth, because I did listen to a lot of other soundtracks as well, like Undertale and Stardew Valley in September and October, so as unfortunate as that would be, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm confidently locking Casual in at the top. I will not allow it to not be my top song. Casual might now be one of my favorite songs of all time, and I'm the type of person that listens to music consistently until I'm sick of it, but I've listened to this song so many times, and it's breathtaking every time I hear it. As soon as I hear the opening of the song, it Pavlovs me into feeling heartbroken. I have no reason to relate to this song, but it just digs deep. Now after that, I'm a lot less confident. I know which artists I listen to a lot, but I'm not too sure what songs I actually listen to. I tried to think back on what I listened to a lot, and unfortunately the only thing I could really come up with confidently was End of Beginning by Joe. It was trending on TikTok for a while, and when it was trending on TikTok, I did really enjoy it. Sue me for enjoying music that trends on TikTok. I loved Chateau by him a couple years ago, and I kick myself every day that I didn't find End of Beginning before it got popular. But because it is so popular, it was really overplayed, and Spotify put on every single one of the mixes it made me. I would search up Happy Mix, and it would be on there, Sad Mix, and it would be on there, Freaky Mix, and it was on there. It's everywhere, and I'm very sick of it now, but I do think that Spotify is just going to give me one last punch and put it in my top 100, so when I shuffle play that, I'm going to have to listen to it. Also, on a lot of my Spotify mixes are Good Luck Babe and Creep by Radiohead, so I think that Good Luck Babe could be in third and Creep in fourth, because I would queue up Good Luck Babe to listen to, but Creep I would queue up to sort of fill space between songs on longer car rides. So I listen to them both pretty consistently throughout the year, so I'm pretty sure that they'll be in the top 5. Last but not least, I think Night Shift might have the potential to be on there. I did listen to it a lot this year, a lot more than I had in the past, but it is a longer song. I think it's about 5 or 6 minutes, so I didn't listen to it as much as I did other ones because it's that much longer, but I do think it could be up there. And finally, I'm going to say my minutes will be about 190,000. My ass is not getting 190,000. Are you kidding me? I thought mine last year was 180,000. I was solely mistaken. It's 118,000. So, ignore anytime I say 190,000 throughout this entire video. I'm sorry. Most of that being from podcasts. And I think that my top genre, which is usually indie, is going to be pop this year, mostly thanks to Chappell Roan. And now the moment that I've been waiting for all day.
Ooh, you may say I'm a dreamer.
I tried to load Spotify Wrapped up on my computer, and apparently it doesn't work on web browsers, even though I'm confident I saw it on my computer last year. And both my old phone and iPad were too old to view Spotify Wrapped on them, so I have my mom's Samsung here. Does anybody else's moms have Samsungs? I don't know what it is about moms, but they love Samsungs, so I'm gonna view it on here, I guess. I'm really excited. I'm also really nervous. I've been waiting for this all day. Okay, I listened to music for 81,000 minutes. Or is that everything? Jesus Christ. Okay. Biggest listening day, July 6th. I don't remember what I was doing July 6th. Okay, 1,575 songs this year. One song was on repeat. Fuck yeah! My top song was Casual by Chappell Roan. How many times did I listen to it? Known your sister and 56 times. Okay, that's not as much as I thought it was gonna be. Commitment never sounded so good. I don't commit to things. Not a competition. There is a leaderboard. Okay, top 5 songs. This is Boy Genius. This does not. Okay, Casual, Salt in the Wound, Iris, Night Shift, and Hot to Go. Okay, so I was a little close. Okay, 64,000 minutes listening to podcasts. Okay, so that adds up. I'm not going to do the math right now because I can't do math. I've changed, so has my listening. 2024 Music Evolution. In December. Oh, and March. December to March? March was my lovecore permanent wave indie phase. Really into Arctic Monkeys, TV Girl, and Mac DeMarco. March to September. Here's the Minecraft music. September was your liminal instrumental video game music season. Aaron Sharoff, Chris Remo. Okay. That was not C418. To October. McBling Strut Pop. Just call me gay. Chappell Roan, Rihanna, and Lady Gaga. I absolutely hate when my Spotify mixes are McBling in the morning. I can't stand it. I listen to 967 artists. Fucking called it. I called it. No way. Okay. I think I'm going to do a lot better with the artists than I did with the top songs. Top 2%. 868 minutes. That's embarrassing. You overachiever. What can I say? Alright, let's see. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay. Okay, so I was close. I was close. I was really close, actually. I'm not mad about that. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Until we meet again. Oh yeah, I was coming and I was riding. Thank you, Spotify Wrapped. Wait a minute. Where's my top genre? Where is my top genre? Okay. So you're going to edge me and then not give me my top genre? Am I nothing to you? What about Aftercare? What about Aftercare? Spotify? Where's my top genre? Okay, so my top artists were C418, Chappell Roan, Hozier, Arctic Monkeys, and Mitski. So I was close. I was really close. It's just different order. And I did not get my top songs, right. I had Casual, Salt in the Wound, Iris, Night Shift, and Hot to Go. So, you know what? 2 out of 5 isn't too bad. And, 5 out of 5. I'm going to say 5 out of 5. I'm locking in 5 out of 5. And 81,000 minutes is so much less than last year. That's insane. That's a full 100,000 less than what I guessed. So, how do I feel about Spotify Wrapped this year? It was kind of fun. I don't know. Last year's was good. They had that weird like sandwich thing. They built up like the genre sandwich. And they showed you what artists you listen to like a lot in the months in a different way than they did this year. The sandwich thing from last year did not work half the time. I had to view it on a web browser, so I'm kind of upset that Spotify didn't work as a web browser for me this year. I'm also upset that they don't have top genre this year. That's really stupid. Why would they do that to me? They've like always had top genre. So, a little bit upset about that, but overall, I'm satisfied. I am satisfied that I was able to guess my top artists. So, Spotify Wrap, thank you. I'm gonna not check out those AI features, because AI fucking sucks. Yeah. I'm sorry this video took so long to come out. Blame it on Spotify edging us till December 4th. The fuck? I have another video coming out soon. It's a lot longer than this, and I put a lot more work into it, so I'm pretty excited for you guys to see that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Spotify Wrap as much as I did. It was a banger. It was a certified banger. So I'll see you on the flip side. Love ya. Bye.